All right. What's going on, y'all? Your host Jay Manley here, the Brother Gods Podcast. We're back again with another edition of Behind the Bars.
Yeah.
Yes. I got Malcolm is supporting to the left. T-Rose sit around the boards. JR in the cut once again.
What's good?
Yo, luckily, none of us have been behind bars.
Man, that's facts.
That we all know of.
That is a cap. Y'all heard my confessional.
Yo,
I was just letting niggas get it off.
Prison.
All right.
okay,
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
you don't know my life.
True. Free JR. JR free.
We are actually going to break down the song "What They Do" by The Roots.
By the legendary Roots crew.
Legendary, for sure.
Come on, mess up the energy.
I had a well, no, I was going to get my bag.
Okay, all right, my bad.
I was gonna say, I had a funny joke that I'm not gonna say on air. A question I asked T-Rose.
Nah, you gotta say it now.
And, I was watching the video, man. Don't look at that nigga.
Hey, look, when that scene came on, I started laughing because I thought about your question. I was thinking like him now. And then once I see
He looked
the
like
clip,
poop.
I started laughing.
That was like that nigga,
He
bro.
look like poop.
He does look like the nigga. Yeah,
From
he
The
does look
Wire.
like poop. Yeah. I couldn't remember his name.
But I see the accents of where you coming from.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, bro. That's
Like they're trying to look cool now.
He
Bro.
is who you mentioned thought he was.
Thought.
Jesus.
That's
no,
funny.
No pun
That's funny. His
intended.
name is
No pun
Black
intended.
Thought. Okay, bet. So yeah. So shout out to Black Thought. You know,
Yeah.
Questlove,
The real Black Thought.
the whole Roots crew. Raphael Sadiq.
Shout out to all the Black Thought. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, Raphael. We got Raphael Sadiq on the chorus from the legendary R&B group Tony. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Never do
What they do.
what they do, what they do,
What they do. Hey.
Do-doom. Never do what they do, what they do, what they do. Yo, lost generation, fast-paced nation, world population confront their frustration. The principles of true hip-hop have been forsaken. All right, let me chill. That nigga just came out the fucking
He got something to
rip.
say.
Came out the rip going
I had
crazy.
something to say on
I
this.
say Philly has something to say on this.
He said y'all thought we was playing in Philly.
Man.
Do y'all know like the backstory of the song before we like really start getting into
no,
it?
Put
Please
us
do
on,
tell
man.
us.
I know rumors, but I've never heard them actually
Okay.
say what the backstory is of the song. I've only heard other people talk about what they took it as.
So not Black Thought, excuse me. Questlove. Yeah, Questlove. I don't know why I drew a blank. Questlove was talking about on this podcast with the whole video and everything.
The
Was this
Questlove
episode
Supreme,
with
right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. And they were basically saying that it was a diss towards like Bad Boy and Biggie and Puffy. But some time had passed, like once the video and the single came out,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like conversations between the camps, but Black Thought wanted to clear shit up with Biggie because he fucked with him,
Mm-hmm.
and he never got a chance to because Biggie
Mm-hmm.
lost his life, and it was something that fucked with him for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Same with J. Rue the Damager. He had a little thing too where he was
with
going
who?
at J. Rue the Damager.
Damager.
Oh.
Yeah,
The Damager.
Damager. Yeah,
he had a thing with Thought as well.
Biggie.
Oh,
Biggie.
okay.
A lot of the super conscious rap dudes wasn't really fucking with that Bad Boy shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So, but
They was the first Rockefeller.
yeah, but you gotta understand though, they like a lot of the conscious dudes was, shit, hell, even Ghost had a thing with Biggie too at one point.
Yeah, but that wasn't because of content.
Yeah. But I'm just saying though, a lot of people kind of just like share the same sentiment where they were just like, damn, like I wish we could have had a conversation before he
Yeah.
passed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, but yeah, they spoke about that on they Drink Champs episode, how they got past that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and continue with the verse.
I was gonna say Rakim, Raekwon.
Yo,
Yeah, so
Oh.
Lost Generation.
Fast-paced nation,
Okay,
world population, confront their frustration. The
Mm.
principles of true hip-hop have been forsaken.
Man,
It's crazy how niggas can say some shit like almost 30 years ago and it's still like,
rings true today.
it's true today, bro.
I was
Like,
just thinking that
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, yo, if this came out today, this would be
It's
facts.
still
it'll be
matches.
hard too. Still,
it's all contractual and about money making. Pretend to be cats don't seem to know they limitation.
Yeah.
exact replication and false representation. You want to be a man that stands your own. To MC require skill, I demand some shown.
That's,
Let the
hold
frog-
on, wait. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there.
Man.
So if you go to the, so everything, and this is why I like niggas like Black Thought. Every line is compounded on the one before. Lost generation, fast-paced nation, world population, confront their frustration. The true principles, the principles of true hip hop have been forsaken. It's all come on now. Like everything has to do with the thing he said before, and it's a reference to everything that's going on.
Paint the picture.
And it's painting a picture. It's substantial information. It's impressive wordplay. The pocket is on point.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are the principles of true hip hop that he's displaying, while he's telling people that they have forsaken the principles of true hip hop.
It's crazy you saying that, Malcolm, because this is a song that I think of. Like if somebody asks you if you had to pick like one song that represents what true hip hop is, this is a song that you should probably pick. I would say.
Ooh, one song?
Yeah. If you had to pick one song, this is a good candidate for sure.
It's kind of tough, but I can agree. This is
Yeah.
a candidate.
We should talk about that on the pod episode.
Okay.
We'll be here all day trying to figure that out.
That's gonna be a long
It's
segment.
gonna
We
be
can
a
talk about that.
long
If niggas
segment.
made like a bracket of like one song that represents what hip hop is, bro, this would
make it
be
pretty
a
far.
high seed.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, they make it can make it to the final four. For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. For
I can see
sure.
that. For
Nigga,
sure.
ain't that Caesar from State Property on the drums? Was that not him? Like I've been looking at that the whole
We're
time.
watching the video as well.
Yeah, this is the what
Yeah.
they do video going on in the
Yeah.
background.
Like that's not Caesar. Tell me if I'm tweaking, but I think that's Caesar.
I was gonna say I can't see past Jalen head, so
That ain't Caesar.
whoever that is, that nigga look funny.
I don't know. I don't know.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, we're gonna look that up after.
Mm.
See,
But yeah, when it gets to the parts where it's all contractual and about money making, that also can be applied to today's lost generation of hip hop.
Mhm.
Because I feel like every so often there's a class that represents those true principles, and then we get the lost generation after that. It's like a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. But I feel like we're getting further from that as things get more monopolized with the digital era.
Mm. And then you see he continues to say, to MC require skills, I demand some shown. I let the frauds keep fronting and roam like a cellular phone. And this came out, what, 96?
Did they have cell phones then?
This is the fat ass, the fucking fat
Big
ass.
brick ass phones.
Yeah. Bricks. Literal bricks.
Like the phone from the Boondocks episode?
Yeah, it came out in 96.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see that.
What is this? This off of Illadelph Half-Life, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 96.
Yep.
Pretend to be cats don't seem to know their limitation. Exact replication and false representation. You want to be a man and stand your own. To MC requires skill. I demand some shown.
Mm.
So that means, nigga, you gotta rap. And all
You
y'all
gotta
niggas
actually
that,
be good
All y'all
at
niggas
it.
that be like, oh, I'm just having fun. That's not hip hop.
Don't
You can
get me
have
wrong.
fun.
Have fun, but you
But skill gotta be
skilled.
shown too. It's fun to show skill. Y'all
That's
think
what
Kobe,
I'm
y'all
getting
think
at.
Kobe wasn't having fun when he scored 81 points?
That was a joy.
I know that nigga was having fun.
Yeah.
Facts. Let's see. We're gonna skip down a little bit further from where I left off at. Far from home, giving crowds what they wantin'. Official hip hop consumption, the fifth thumping, keeping your party jumping with an original something.
Mm.
Yo, I dedicate this to the one dimensional. No imagination, excuse the perpetration. I can't talk. My man came over and said, yo, we thought we heard you. Joke's on you. You heard a biting ass crew, but never
Yeah.
do. Yeah. See.
Ooh. That's
Did
like,
all that and then threw his little slight little jab at the very
remember back in
end.
the day where you had to be original? You had to have your own sound. You
Exactly.
couldn't just do what was proven already.
Like a
Exactly.
lot.
You couldn't rap like Atlanta rappers while you're in
I want to
Detroit.
say
Like,
too,
I
this
wasn't
is,
gonna
this is a song
shoot.
that
Oh,
like I suggest people like listen to if you've never heard it, because as you get the crazy hard lyrics from Black Thought, you get the same in return from the actual instruments that are played within the beat.
Yeah. And it's a long song because they give space for instrumentation to shine as well
Yeah.
on this song.
Yeah, and that's probably one of my favorite things about the group in general. You know, you literally get the best of both worlds, and I don't think we've ever. It's crazy that we haven't seen that much
Hip hop bands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not many.
No.
You mean from then to now, or just like in?
Just in general, there's not many hip hop bands.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay,
In general.
makes sense.
I'm about to say
I think that's the Roots are the only hip hop band I can name, bro.
There are more.
Or
We had
what,
this
do you
conversation
count?
before.
Do you count fucking Rage the Machine? Not Rage the Machine, but what's the name of the shit with fucking Killer Mike?
Runner Jules.
Runner Jules,
Runner
yeah.
Jules.
Is that a hip hop band?
No,
Nah, it's
that's
just a
two
duo.
MCs.
Yeah, I would say it's a duo.
That's two
Okay.
MCs.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
and I can see how some people would say the internet, but nah.
They not hip
In
hop.
order to
That's
be
not hip hop. That's R&B.
I was like,
I just said I can see how some people would say it because they implement hip hop elements, but they're not. That's what I was gonna finish
Wait,
with.
what are they
They're
then?
not. They're what are they?
They're like R&B.
They're
soul.
a genre
they're
cross.
R&B.
They're a genre fusion group.
Yeah.
Like they have funk,
Gotcha.
R&B, soul.
Depends on their album. With
Yeah, it
them.
really does depend on what they want to create.
But they have yet to make a hip hop album. So,
yeah, I see it. I see it.
but there are other hip hop bands. I cannot think of them right now. But we've had this conversation before, many years ago on the pod.
We have.
Yeah, and we listed. I believe there was only like 3 that we could find. Now, if you-
Were they like they weren't like high level status though, were they?
no.
Okay.
And they weren't like explicitly.
It's like 42 of them.
Okay,
Really?
tell
But
us
then,
one.
but then it's like
But
all
it
these
depends
are
on what
pretty
you
much-
consider a band, because NWA
Right.
is not a band.
exactly.
No.
I'm thinking about them like Bone Thugs ain't a band.
2 Live Crew's not a band. If anything, 3 6
They're-
Mafia would be the closest. Right?
Okay.
3-6, The Roots. De
But
La
even then,
Soul.
are they? But see, when you go hear them
They a
perform,
band.
sipping on some scissor, they're not performing on instruments though.
I was gonna say they're the updated version. They just more digital. Because I mean, you have 2 producers and a DJ
I'm not, see,
and MCs.
when I say band though, I think that it should be live instrumentation though.
Right.
That's
That's
why I
just
just
me.
said it's digital. It's more of an updated. It's still a band,
Mm.
but it's not.
So does
what
like
you're-
making a beat on the MPC live, like
nigga, that's
count?
yes.
Okay.
If I
So-
brought an MPC into a show and started making shit live, nigga, I'm a band,
But
one
then
man band.
And also, analog production is more of an instrumentation than digital production.
Nah.
And when you talk about a group like 3 6, they go back to the analog era.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's kind of why I would give them that credence.
okay.
Me
Okay.
personally.
But you see why
I definitely feel you. Because
Okay.
if you want to give, if you can give it to Beastie Boys, but they was making music before they did hip hop.
Right.
So that's kind of that kind of
I
merch.
didn't
That
even
kind
know.
of
I didn't know that.
Oh, you
yeah,
did?
yeah.
What about Sugar
They
Hill?
just did it. They just did hip hop
You
music.
said who?
What
At a
about
certain
Sugar Hill
point.
Gang?
Mm-mm. That's a group of MCs.
Yeah, when I say band, I mean
Yeah,
like you
that's
got
break
you got
beats,
you got
so
Questlove on the drums. You got whoever on the sax. You
I
got
know what
whoever
you
on the
mean,
trumpet,
for
trombone.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah,
I mean when I say band.
I was like, I think me and Mike were on the same page. I definitely would
You
say
mean like the
3-6.
Beatles with an MC?
Pretty much.
Basically,
Yo,
The
basically.
Beatles with an MC.
I
Yeah,
can see it.
yeah.
I would say, what's that word? What's the group name?
Cushion Orange Juice. That's a hip hop band.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's Wiz's band.
That's fair.
Cool, cool.
Cushion the
All right.
OJs.
We on the verse 2 now.
Yeah.
All right. Then there's a line that run between love and hatred. The game is ill nature. It's nothing sacred. Hey yo, it's funny what I see some rap niggas do to make it. A few will blow up or go as far as they can take it. My 9 to 5 just hit you. Get the party live. I'm Black Thought. Used to rap for sport. Now that rhyme saying rent, paying life support. Oh my god, that was crazy.
Yo.
Now that's a bar.
I take it very seriously within this industry. It's various crews that try to touch me, but I come with the beautiful things and I bless the track plushly. Woof.
Bless the
Ooh.
track
Hold on,
plushly.
wait.
This nigga's going crazy right now.
If he was to drop
I'm
this
not gonna lie,
today,
sometimes like I be like reading these lyrics, bro, and I just be like
the way he put it together,
saying it, like, and I just be like comprehending the way he's putting it together, and I'm just like, fuck, this nigga's nice.
picking up what he putting down.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen.
If this was to drop today, though, everybody would say he was hating.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah, of course.
For sure.
Because they don't know how to take constructive criticisms. So,
So I said earlier, it's crazy how much this shit is
Still
prevalent
valid.
today,
Yeah,
bro.
Still valid.
Very, very much so still valid today.
Yeah. Well, yo, it's funny what I see some rap niggas do to make it.
Mm,
It is funny what you see rap niggas do to make it.
Bruh. Like I know thought just be sitting back like I told y'all niggas. I told y'all.
There's a whole group from the
He lied.
whole generation that is probably sitting back like I spoke on this already. Why do I have to keep repeating myself? Like yeah, there's a few of them.
Why is it always why is criticism always just hate and never
It's
just
not always.
You want? I
hate.
can.
well, no,
I
no,
can,
people
I can
try
tell
to
you.
people try
Go
to
ahead,
register
go
it as hate though.
I can tell you exactly why.
Answer it and I'm gonna expound on it.
Watch this.
And then I got one.
Kids grew up getting participation trophies and people saying, "Oh, you know, you did such a good job, even though you sucked." So they are so used to people saying, "Hey, you did a really good job," even though what you're putting out is trash. That if they get any sort of criticism, even the smallest amount of criticism, they're like, "Oh, so you just hate me? You hating?"
Mm-hmm.
That's literally it. Because if you grew up competitive, like you play any sort of sport, and you had a parent that was like really with it with you, and you got like that second place trophy, they're like, "Yo, you ain't win shit." You know what I'm saying? Other parents are like, "Oh my God, you got second place. Good job." What do you mean? You came here to win.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of flows into everything else. Like,
Nah, bro, they just came here to have a good time.
I just came. Hey, Lil Yachty, relax.
Crazy.
Hey, he said it's the Joe Budden. That boy said, "I'm just trying to have fun."
Malcolm being Lil Yachty is hilarious.
That is wild. But
Lobo.
because constructive criticism enforces accountability, and we're moving away from
being accountable.
We're moving far from a society that allows. We're moving far from a society that holds people accountable. Like, yeah, we go into the cancel culture, all that bullshit, but that's fluff.
That's not real.
Yeah.
Cancel culture is not real.
So when you actually have to be held accountable for what you're doing and the effects of what you're doing, people are going to say you hating because they don't want to face the fact that they doing something wrong for selfish betterment.
That's sad.
I agree.
That's really sad, bro. But shit.
The thing is, see, there's something else that it's like something else right behind that. I got to figure it out in my head.
It goes a little deeper, don't it?
It definitely goes deeper
because
than what y'all both said. Like it goes deeper off of JR's statement, and then it goes deeper off of Malcolm's statement.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say where's the line drawn between trying to be innovative and I know what I want to ask, but I don't know how to word it. Give me we'll talk about it after.
All right.
But when he says I'm Black Thought used to rap for sport, he says used to rap for sport, not used to rap for fun.
Yeah, I was rapping for sport, and it just so happened to start paying me, and
that also speaks to the competitive nature of hip hop back then, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you want to make the sports reference again.
You would get killed if you were trying to copy somebody, or if you were trying to basically just take somebody's shit and run with. Like you would get murdered for that. No, not literally, but
niggas wouldn't respect you.
Yeah, like
niggas wouldn't respect you.
You get murdered.
Your career is pretty much over at that point. Because it's like, bro.
Yeah, because it's like, nigga, we already got one of these. What do we need another one for?
Exactly.
Come up with your own shit. Dig,
this nigga biting. It's like that video. That dude, he's like, "No, that's honey cocaine."
Oh yeah, nah, that was just crazy. She was going bar for bar, like it was all her.
I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I respect her trying to get it off with confidence. If
bro wasn't there,
imagine bro was sick that day.
She would have got it off.
She would have been a legend in her city. She would have been a legend in her city.
Yeah. So it's more water. Be like, nigga, how do you know honey cocaine? Why do you know this off bat?
But you need that the what is it? The
I don't know what she's doing.
Widely versed nigga around to like be able to check folks.
100%. He was needed that day. He did a favor. You say how she doing today?
I wonder what honey cocaine's doing.
But to take it back to sports, when he says he used to rap for sport, now the rhyme saying rent paying life support. It's just like when you growing up and any nigga that plays sports or does anything to a high level, when you take it seriously, when you put the diligence behind it, it'll eventually pay off.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays you can just do anything for any bullshit fun for one time or 3 days, and now it's paying off. Now it's paying off. So you're getting rewarded for mediocrity. And that's another thing that's changed as well.
Y'all Twitch streamers out there talking to y'all.
Some of the Twitch streamers is actually entertaining.
Yeah, we ain't talking about those, though.
Because that's in every
and a lot of
situation,
mediocrity is entertaining.
Yeah.
Hence why Hollywood is
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
reach
Zeus Network comes to mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, fuck that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I can't.
All right, let's go ahead and continue. Yeah. Around the world, crowds love me for doing tours, recipient of applause from all you and yours, creator of the original sounds that's in the stores.
Mhm.
You take home to absorb and sweat it out your pores. Oof. Now who can stop the music running through these veins?
Infinitely
Infinitely
go against the grain. That's what my mama's too.
That nigga was pretty much talking to you niggas. Well, obviously, we talked about the story behind the song. Did we mention that on
We did.
air?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if we was off.
Yeah,
the
gave
pod
a
or not.
backstory before we started.
Yeah. I mean,
Mr. Wallace.
we knew who he was talking to, but as of reading this 27, 28 years later, it's relevant to
It's
You
applicable.
niggas.
all you imitators and
Swagger takers.
yeah. Swagger jacket. I ain't heard that term in a minute. Swagger jacket.
Swagger
That
jacket.
nigga swagger. He jacked my style.
Jack my swag.
That's crazy. I ain't heard that
Jocking
term in
my
a
shit.
minute. Swagger jacket. But yeah, this is very, 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 very relevant and to the new age, the new gen.
Y'all watch The Get Down, right?
No.
Yeah.
Remember when the
I
niggas
didn't
got
finish
caught? Because they was using the DJ, they recorded the DJ set and they was playing it like they was actually DJing.
Oh yeah, and started. Yeah,
Yes.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Some Milli Vanilli shit.
Some
Yo.
Yeah,
This shit started fucking up. They said, "Hey, yo,
nigga.
these niggas biting."
yeah.
That's pretty. There's a lot of Milli Vanilli shit going
Flash
on.
rolled on them niggas hard. Pause. But he pulled up on some.
There's a lot. Of
He shut them niggas. He put them niggas out of business.
It's definitely a lot of Milli Vanilli niggas around present day.
Yeah. If you can't sing, then don't tour.
If you don't have the breath play to do certain shit, bro,
Nigga,
like,
back to
stay
what
with-
this nigga Black Thought was saying. Nigga, the skill. You gotta have
Yeah.
skill. If you don't have the skill for it, either hone it and get better at it, then come back, or stop.
How y'all feel about
I was
niggas? How y'all feel about niggas who rap? That play their actual track and then
T
rap over
Rose.
it?
I know I'm not calling T Rose out.
the first person to come to mind, and this is not a shot or anything like that, because I saw the video the other day, was Nicki Minaj, bro.
She
Oh.
was playing MP3s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
She was like half rapping it and just standing around.
Wait,
letting the
wait,
track
wait,
play,
wait.
bro.
As in, it was just a song?
It was
Yes.
the song.
Nicki.
It was bad.
Annika.
And the performance was terrible too.
It
She
was
looked out of
bad.
breath.
Nah, bro.
Like,
That's
it was
not
bad.
cool.
It was kind of like she didn't rehearse. It was bad.
So
But
it's kind of like one of those
To
things
her
where-
defense, I will come to her defense in this though. I've never seen her do that before. Ever.
I've seen it
Ever.
a couple of times, but it's all been recent.
But that's what I'm saying though. Up until recently, I've never seen her do that in her career.
True. Which begs the question, like, at this point, why shouldn't you just hang it up? And
I wouldn't
that
say
goes
hang it up
back,
because the album ain't bad.
no, as in,
Find a
Because
new
this
way to
goes-
perform.
right, because
Find
this
a new way
goes
to
to
perform for your
Yeah.
audience.
this goes to what T Rose was just saying. It's like, bro, you got to have the skill and you got to have the knowledge to know, like, okay, I can't do this no more.
Cause we seen Janet, and she
I was
wasn't doing
just
that.
finna get to that.
And she older than Nicki.
We was just witnessing niggas that have been doing this for 3-4 decades.
Right.
No MP3. All them.
Mhm.
She only
Every
Janet
single
don't know
night.
what the MP3 is on
Come
stage.
on now.
Hmm.
She's like, nigga, MP3, you must be crazy. Yeah,
If,
like,
if you want to,
what?
if you want to keep it hip hop, Jay-Z never does like
that nigga will stop a show.
Right.
Be like, yeah, nah, bro, I don't fuck with the vocals.
The one time he was doing the performance with Jeezy and he stopped. He was like, "Nah, don't do that. Give me the." give me the
Come on
track."
now.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I seen Currency where the computer crashed. That nigga just had the band. He said, "All right, well, we're gonna do something." He said, "Give me something." And that nigga was rapping over the drum and the guitars
Mm-hmm.
because the computer crashed for like 2 songs.
You gotta be able to improvise.
yeah, like as an MC,
Gotta be able to improvise.
you have to be able to MC.
Yeah.
And I think he did a G over the drums. Like it was hard. Like a G is who
I'm
I
saying,
am.
like,
A G is
And that's
who I
okay.
be.
That's a whole other conversation because that goes
Yeah,
into
yeah,
you
yeah.
knowing your music versus going in. See, that's another thing, but that's a whole other conversation that we can get
That
into.
lets you know who actually writes their music too.
Not even that, but who knows their music? Like this brings you back to the Drink Champs when Busta Rhymes was on Drink Champs, and he was talking. They was talking to him about how Busta and Spliff have such a crazy chemistry together.
Mhm.
But them niggas don't rehearse. Neither one of them rehearse. They just know the music to the point that they bouncing off of each other or bouncing off of the music. They not even bouncing off of rehearsal. Well, we practice this or did. No, everything was based off of knowing the music. Every cue, every bar, every beat, all that shit.
Yeah, they're not showing us a routine. They're responding to what's going on in the
Literally, it's a call and response. They are letting the music talk to them and they responding back.
And that's how
what
I
we see.
imagine a Roots show would be.
Facts.
Especially with them having the band element. Their chemistry is probably ridiculous.
And I
on
can see,
stage.
obviously, you need to practice with the band element for audio and technical shit
Right.
like that. But as far as the music and chemistry and actually, like Malcolm was saying, yeah, I don't see that being an issue. Because Black Thought, I don't know the nigga obviously, but I don't think he's about to sit here and rap for 4 minutes about shaming niggas and not be on top of his game. So, Jalen's being dad right now. My bad.
So yeah, let's get to this third verse. Yeah, living the life of limo and lights, airplanes and trains, short days and long nights. Ooh, this is back in the limo era. Y'all remember limos?
The limo. I remember when it was cool to have a limo.
Right?
That shit died out like the mid 2000s.
Because
I've been in limos.
they introduced Hummer limos. Like, bro,
I've only been in
They
one
started
limo, and it
doing
was
too
for a
much.
bad
Hummer, Escalade limos. Yeah.
I've been in a limo once too.
It was
my
a
brother in
bad
Christ, you got to go one block and then
moment.
go to the gas station, bro. Like, let's be real.
I remember one time I felt so cool. We was volunteering to give out Thanksgiving dinners to the less fortunate. And one of the church friends happened to be a limo driver. He was driving us around to deliver the turkeys.
That's
He
hard.
was watching the football games in the back because they had a little
The satellite.
TV
Okay.
and shit in
That's
the
what's
back.
up.
For some reason, that seems a little oxymoronical, but
Yeah, it was. When I think about it,
no, these
definitely
people
is
just a little
like.
bit,
Wait.
No, like
What?
think about it in
they
theory.
flexing
Like,
on the less fortunate.
yeah,
a little
nigga
bit.
pull up in the limo, give you a Thanksgiving plate. It's like, gee, thanks.
Hey man, the coast down
Baller.
10.
So wait, is the nigga supposed to pull up on you in a bike or something? Like,
I mean, I'm like,
I'm just trying to see.
It's
like,
just a juxtaposition of less fortune and luxury.
yeah, like that's a
Being hand in
crazy.
hand.
well, I
yeah.
mean, shit. The luxury is already. I got a meal that you don't have. Shit, it's just
Yeah,
now there's an
keep it
item
buck.
involved. There's a
Terrell's-
car.
No, talking about. No, I'm gonna bring my shit up real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If I remember correctly, bro, that food was low key. It didn't smell. You know how like food be having that smell when you know it's good.
Mhm.
It didn't smell like it was seasoned the best. You know,
Okay.
It was like some
Like,
bare minimum plate shit.
for sure, bro. Bare minimum
Ah,
Thanksgiving. Like here,
gotcha.
be thankful.
Be
you're
thankful you
eating.
even getting a plate type shit.
Head ass.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The plate wasn't the lowest of
Gotcha.
vibrationals.
Very
No.
not even low
Low
vibrational. It was just nasty.
Getting a low vibrational plate from
Yeah.
a religious place is
Facility.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's right there. It's an oxymoron.
But yeah, airplanes and trains, short days and long nights, keyboards and mics, bass chords and drum kicks. Yeah. And my mental thick. Yeah.
They hit
My head like a brick. Yeah. As I embark on the mission. Welcome to the dark. When I first spark the arts, when the screen get dark.
When I first spark the arts, when the listening start, open your head wide and let the thought inside. My style fortified by all of Philadelphia.
Mm.
My Delph, more stealth than all the wicked wealthy.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mentality and
Undetectable.
undetectable. I said, I was gonna say
My
indetectable.
style
Undetectable by the naked eye.
Then I get paid when the record is played. To put it short, I want it made
Hey,
like
like-
Ed Nuff said. Y'all know Ed.
Yeah, special Ed. I got it made.
I got it
Yeah,
made.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Now that's a bar.
That nigga, he took
That's
it
a
there.
rapping ass nigga.
Come on now.
That's-
And
Special
after
ed?
that- Oh, facts.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm putting on my cousin Hamid. Oh, Hamid. Okay, yeah. You gotta go for Hamid.
Never mind.
Hamed.
We let the ladies blend with the dark skin thoroughbred and discover my level is that of no other. And Roots crew reign official and true while I'm continuing to.
Never do what they do.
Yeah.
Wait. So he's a Philly Muslim ass nigga.
Who?
A Philly Muslim.
He's from Philly.
Yeah.
Okay, no, because there was something yesterday that somebody was like, "Yo, who would you rather, a Philly Muslim or a DC Muslim?"
Either way, you're gonna have a long conversation that you don't really want to have. But
I feel like the Philly Muslims are like,
they've been through more.
Yo,
yeah.
The Philly Muslims more than the DC Muslims?
me-
I feel like the Philly Muslims are a little bit more. They're gonna stress more to get their point across.
Yeah, the DC Muslims are more likely to be corrupt. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize. No disrespect
listen.
to
Well, you know, we can take it there. The DC Muslims were put more action in. The Philly Muslims will talk to you more. The DC Muslims will just kill you.
Yep.
And there's evidence to back it up.
Yo,
Hey,
Hmm.
well, this has been another episode of Behind the Bars. We
Behind the
destructed.
Bars.
We what?
Specifically
we
by sniping.
dissected.
Specifically by
deconstructed.
sniping.
We dissected what they do by the legendary Roots Crew. Shout out Philadelphia. Shout out Black Thought. We
DC
out.
too. Shout out to y'all. Yeah. And
Shout
the
out to
Muslims.
DC.
Shout out to all Muslims.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers.